Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist, back at it again. It is Sunday, so happy Sunday. Tomorrow is going to be Halloween, so happy early Halloween. You know what? One thing that I did say I would show off as soon as they came in, and they came in yesterday right after I'd finished uploading. I got my other two copies of Glyph, so again, no more proxies. That deck is going to be good. Again, guys, do not misplay the way that I did with the small world. That was embarrassing. I don't hope to do that again anytime soon. But since we're talking about goodies and we're talking about Halloween, I hope you guys got your bags out because I got a treat for you. Now, the treat here is we're going to be doing the Gate Guardian again. And this time we're going to be using the same skill because, again, I just wanted to show like how this one could be improved, how this variant could just go ahead and move forward. So this is the same skill we used for the 3-time structure battle. So what you do, activate this skill during the main phase, shuffle your hand back into the deck, add one level 11 monster from the deck to hand, and if you do special summon up to 2 level 7 monsters with different attributes from the deck and or the graveyard, with their attack and defense becoming 0 and their effects negated. While you control Gate Guardian, it will gain the following effect, and that is once while this card is face up on the field, when it is targeted for an attack, you can change the attacking monster's attack to 0 until the end of the damage step. So what we're doing is we're transferring the normal ability of Sangha, Suijin, and Kazejin, and we are translating that onto the Gate Guardian. We're giving it an effect it technically never had. And again, in the show, I do know that they said they could do them once per turn. That would have been a way cooler effect for one of these skills. But we didn't get it, so no worries. So let's get you guys the deck and let's talk about why we got made these choices. First monster card we're going to be using today, 3 copies, Breaker the Magic Warrior. Again, it's going to help us with a little bit of back row control. It's going to come out normal summon, get the spell counter, go up to 300, pose at 19 while still threatening back row. It's going to be perfect. Again, single copy of the Gate Guardian. No need to go more than 1. Behold, Gate Guardian is going to get us our level 11 Gate Guardian while summoning 2/3 of the monster to the field. So realistically, again, we just need to board 1 copy of 1 character. Next up, single copy Kazejin. And again, these are going to be names. All 3 of these guys are going to have the same effect. And it is once while face up on the field during the damage calculation of the opponent's turn. If this is being attacked, quick effect, target the attacking monster, make its attack 0 during damage calculation only. So again, we're going to use Kazejin at 1. We're going to use Sangha at 1. This time we've decided Suijin is going to be our big bad beastie. So we're going to rock a full 3. And this wasn't a hard choice, 1, because this was the variant I wanted to do more. And second, I actually pulled 4 of the Suijin secret. So I really wanted to see as much foil for the Gate Guardian setup as I could. So again, that's going to be the monsters. It's going to be a 3/6/9. Going over to the spells, we're going to be playing the Legendary Ocean. This feeds back to the Suijin. Remembering these guys are all 7 stars. Legendary Ocean says, number 1, card is always treated as Umi. So hand, field, discard, in the deck, and most importantly, when deck building. So again, you cannot have any copies of Umi if you board 3 Legendary Oceans. Keep it in mind. Additionally, all water monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. This will actually make Suijin stronger than Sangha, taking him up to 27. Additionally, reduce the level of all water monsters in all players' hands and field by 1. So this actually drops the Suijin from a double tribute to a single tribute. And again, this makes this pretty easy, pretty awesome. It means we don't have to play Tribute Doll. So coming up next, you guys are going to be playing 3 copies of Book of Moon. Again, Book of Moon and Speed Duel is just one of the most versatile spells. It's going to block for you. It's going to defend for you. It's going to be able to help you shut off effects you don't want to see. And additionally, we're still going to be running the soul exchanges because, again, guys, If we end the turn with Suijin on the field at 2700, it doesn't matter if we didn't attack because his effect is during the opponent's battle phase anyway. And again, this is another 9 spells. So this means we have 2 traps in the deck. Since it is the GX era, we are using 2 copies of Lost Wind. So we get to target 1 special summon monster card on the field, negate its effects, and its original attack becomes half. If a monster is then special summoned from the extra deck, the opponent's extra deck, then we can move this card from our discard pile back to the field, except during the damage step. And we can, when it leaves the field after that, then it gets banished. So extensively, we get 2 uses out of the Lost Wind. It's really like having 4 traps while still maintaining a 20-card deck. So real quick, guys, take the screenshot. 1 second. Take the screenshot or pause and go ahead and make some notes. And then we'll be right back with the side deck and the extra deck, all right? Uno momento. All right. Moving into the extra deck, guys, you know what I'm playing. You know we got the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon since it is the strongest still. We are going to run the Cyber Blader for, of course, the matchups where this is actually the better card. We're going to use the Cyber and Dragon just in case that piercing battle damage is win. We're going to board the single Ojama King should we want to fully lock the opponent out of playing. We've got the single Ryu Senshi. And again, I think Ryu Senshi is maybe the only one we actually need to re-go over because it kind of gets lost in translation. When a normal trap is activated as a quick effect, pay 1,000 to negate. However, if targeted by the effect of a spell, negate that spell and destroy it. So there are going to be moments where Ryu Senshi is a viable play. And then last but not least, Thousand Eyes Restrict. You guys know what's in the side. The side is what makes the extra deck playable. To start, we are going to be using our 2 copies Cursed Seal. Again, we are seeing so many decks using 2 and 3 copies of a spell. It's better to nip it in the bud. Make sure they can't play it anymore that match. Or that duel, at least. And again, we play a ton of spells. We have 9 spells. So it's not like this is going to be very hard to activate. The Waking the Dragons for the people that are going to go at the back row pretty aggressively. And the Waking the Dragons is really going to allow us to get into these cards. Additionally speaking, and this is one of the few times where I would actually suggest playing something out of the main. If you guys can board your Suijin this way, you can still use your skill card to go all the way into your Gate Guardian rapidly. So this is one of the times you guys might actually just play the card out of your main deck rather than playing one out of your extra deck. I don't know. It happens. And then last but not least, 2 copies Zone of the Spirit. Still going to help, stall out the opponent or pressure them into an extra turn or 2, depending on what they're playing if they go to overpower you. So guys, that's it. That is the non-3 times Gate Guardian deck using the Behold Gate Guardian skill card. Again, I think we got 1 or 2 more. We'll try to vary it up. We'll come back to this next week for the speed duel. Because again, some of you guys only show up for that, which is totally fine. We will be playing the Master of Oz. We're going to bust free. We're going to play as Chum-Li. And again, there's only 1 skill. Hope you guys are ready for the Down Under Punch. It's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to bring that for you. And again, if you guys want, in about an hour or so, we are also going to have the Speed Duel Spotlight, where we go ahead and highlight 1 card that you guys maybe haven't noticed yet, but you should be playing. So again, hope to see you back for those. If you guys would like to support the channel, like and comment are the 2 cheapest, fastest things that you could do. Means the world. Lets us get seen by more viewers, more duelists around the world. Subscribe if you've been enjoying and you haven't already, and maybe share the channel with your friends. Either way, you guys have a lovely day. Hope to see you guys next time. Later.